What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Lady Go. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, man, hit that subscribe button, bro. You already know what it is. Roll to 2K subscribers. Now grab your snacks, grab your popcorn. Let's get into this new banger, bro. As you can see by the title, I ain't really got to do no explaining. So let's get into this thing, bro. It's about your favorite president.
Well, the indictment comes as Trump deals with several other court cases and investigations.
That's right. Here are some of the notable ones that we've been following. Trump became the first former president to face criminal charges when a New York grand jury indicted him in connection to an alleged hush money scheme during his 2016.
I thought they indicted him in in Atlanta or some shit like that. I thought they indicted that boy in Atlanta, Georgia, or some shit.
Campaign.
He's also facing another federal investigation into alleged attempts to overturn the 2020 presidential election, leading to that deadly attack on the U.S. Capitol.
And in Georgia, the Fulton County District Attorney is investigating whether Trump illegally tried to overturn the state's 2020 presidential vote.
Let's go ahead and dig into the actual charges that Trump is facing with this latest indictment.
For that, let's bring in CBS News legal contributor Jessica.
Why she looking like that, bro? Man, I ain't, no disrespect. It's just, just joking around, fam.
So, Jessica, let's first talk about this indictment. Can you explain the charges as we understand them and the kind of weight that they carry?
So the charges as we understand them really relate to the former president being asked for these documents and saying no over and over again, or failing to comply with
Wait, so they asked him for the documents and Trump said no? So inspirational, bro.
At least in full. So we know the story here involves the National Archives initially saying to the former president, we think you have government documents, and
nigga, the law enforcement come to my house and they say, oh, let me see the documents you took. We got you on camera taking it. Nigga, I just tell them no and they just go away, nigga. Inspirational, bro.
Classified documents, please give them back. We know that the former president gave only a portion of those that he ultimately had at Mar-a-Lago back. The Department of Justice ended up issuing a subpoena saying, please, again, give us all the classified documents.
Dang, they begging this man to give them back. Like, he told them, no, nigga, I don't care if you the government. Nigga, I'm Trump. Nigga, no. They came back again. Nigga, please, we begging you. Please give me these documents. Let's see what he said.
Documents that you had. There's reporting that the former president not only failed to comply, but may have actually asked one of his aides and or attorneys to help him hide certain.
Damn. So he's saying, no, you know what? Let me get my dog to goddamn hide this, hide that, make that disappear real quick. Some boss type ish.
Information. That's where we kick into potential conspiracy to obstruct justice, because a conspiracy is an agreement with two or more people to engage in unlawful behavior and an overt action taken to effectuate that illegal behavior. We ultimately know that because the former president didn't comply with that subpoena, the FBI obtained and executed a search warrant and then found additional classified documents, some reportedly listed as highly classified.
Damn.
And so this case, the crux of it is not the former president accidentally having classified documents and giving them back. It's him over and over again actively failing to comply. And that's where we get the charges related to the Espionage Act, which is the unlawful retention of certain documents that raise national defense or national security issues, and obstruction of justice of a federal investigation.
So given those, the severity of those charges, what kind of potential penalties would Trump face if he's in fact?
Man, he the ex-president. That man gonna get a slap on the wrist. He ain't doing a day in jail, bruh. Real talk.
Convicted.
So obviously there is a very big road between an indictment, a conviction, and a sentencing, but these are federal charges. Some of them carry up to 10 years in prison. And
keyword, she said up to. Man, that man ain't doing a day in jail for that. Come on, now who we kidding? It's Trump.
We don't know, obviously, which of these charges the former president would be convicted of, what the sentencing would be, if the sentencing would be concurrent or consecutive. But I think the bottom line here is that the former president is facing serious federal criminal charges and the possibility of serving very real time in federal prison.
Jessica, you touched on this a moment ago, but I think some people watching might say,
We're in the comment section. Y'all really think Donald Trump going to the feds, bro? Like, come on. Donnie ain't going to the feds. They already arrested that man. They asked him, do you want your mugshot taken? That nigga said no. And they didn't take the mugshot, bro. Like, come on. Think that man finna go to jail.
well, Donald Trump was
Stop
indicted
it.
over his handling of classified documents. Why not Mike Pence? Why not the current president, Joe Biden? What can you tell us about the way in which these different investigations
Damn, they got,
are
hold
not
on. They got Mike Pence and Biden tied into this? Okay.
similar to this particular case with Donald Trump?
Yeah, the best analogy I can think of really deals with library books. So on the one hand, you take out library books, Vice President Pence, President Biden, they find that there are some that are overdue. They call the library and they say, you know what, I have a home library. I'm worried I might have some more that are overdue. Why don't you come and take a look? Contrast that very different from the public reporting based on the former president, President Trump, where the indication is that he took books he never could have taken out at all. Of course, that's similar to Vice President Pence and President Biden. But then when he was called, he said, sorry, I don't have any. Or he turned over one, and then they kept calling, and they said, these are really, really important books.
Bro, we all done took books from the library before, bro. Like, you comparing books from the library to like classified documents that nobody else can have. So we all done, like, bro, as kids, come on, we all done took a book or two. I took a movie or something from the library. And you feel me? It was time to take that thing in. You were like a week or two late. Because you feel me? You didn't get around to watching all of them things. Like, come on, we all done did that. But you talking about classified documents that only a president or vice president could access. And you're like, you can't even compare them to.
And they raised certain concerns. We really need them back. And then he said no over and over again.
It's no is no.
This is a story not about what was initially at Mar-a-Lago. To me, this is a story about active failure to comply with a federal investigation and give the government documents, again, our documents, back to the federal government.
An analogy I think we can understand, having been guilty of not returning books on time to the library. Jessica Levinson, thank you so much for breaking that down for us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, man, y'all in the comment section, bro, down below. Y'all think Trump about to go to jail, bro? Y'all leave comments down below, bro. Me personally, I don't think he about to go to jail. Not over that, at least. I feel like they gonna get that boy a slap on the wrist because he was the president. I mean, come on. They ain't gonna arrest that man. Or they ain't gonna put him in jail or leave him in jail, bro. That man probably get a slap on the wrist. Good to go. But yeah, man, that's the end of that video. Y'all please like, comment, and subscribe for more lit content. It's your boy, Lady Go. And I'm out. Peace.